All right, everybody, we're hopping into another worldwide celebration speculation video. So we got a ton of info tonight, and I wanted to go ahead and get a prediction out for what I think the worldwide celebration banners could actually look like. So that's what we're going to go into in this video. Now, this is only going to cover part 1. I will do part 2 in a separate video. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up last year's Dokkan banner, and I'm going to show what was on it, and then I will show what I think is going to be on this year's worldwide celebration banner. And so we're going to do a Dokkan Fest exclusive prediction and a carnival prediction for VEGITO and ZAMASU. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into the first one. Last year, Dokkan Fest Cooler was the, Dokkan Fest Cooler was the Dokkan Fest LR. So this was his banner right here. This was what it looked like, and these were the featured units. So you can see that he dropped himself, and then we had right here, this Piccolo came with him. These were 2 new units on the banner, and then we had the Golden Week Superclass unit. We had the New Year's Superclass unit. We had this AGL Gohan came out in October of the prior year, so October of 2021 is whenever this Gohan came out. We had the prior year worldwide celebration Superclass unit. We had the 6th anniversary, which was the previous year anniversary unit. We had 2 years ago, we had the Extreme Class. This was 2020, so this is 2021, this was 2022, so we have 2020, 2021, and 2022, those worldwide celebration units on the banner. And then we had we had Cooler, who got his EZA during the celebration, and then we also had Namek Goku, who also got an EZA during the celebration. So whenever I was mapping out, you know, who I thought was going to be on this banner, I just kind of looked at like who fell into these slots and who kind of fit the criteria for this whenever I was filling out the banners. So before I even get into it, you guys know we're going to have the new unit right here. We'll reveal whether or not I think VEGITO or ZAMASU is going to be on Dokkan Fest. And then we have the new banner unit. And then we have the Golden Week unit. We have the New Year's unit. We have the prior year October unit. We have right here, this is prior year worldwide celebration unit. This is prior year anniversary unit. This is 2 prior year worldwide celebration unit, and then 2 potential EZAs that fit the theme of the celebration. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into my prediction. So right here, we have VEGITO Blue. Ignore the typing. This is just like a raw like PNG that I have just like sitting over Cooler. So ignore that. I don't know if this guy is going to be STR or not. I don't really have a prediction for his typing, but this is VEGITO Blue. I think he will be the Dokkan Fest. And then I think we will have a banner unit Blue Goku. We kind of maybe got a glimpse of that in the promo video, if I can find that again. Right here. Let's see. There's the fusion. Oh, that's just the fusion. Okay, right here. Here's the promo video. Let me mute it real quick. Right, so here's Vegeta and Trunks, right? They're doing the Kamehameha. Right here. So we have this Goku doing the Kamehameha here. I think this will be the banner unit, is this Goku right here. I don't think this is going to be part of the Goku and Vegeta animation. It could be. But I think this Goku right here, I think this will be the banner unit right there. So that is my prediction. So VEGITO Blue, Dokkan Fest, or, it'll be Goku and Vegeta, but VEGITO Dokkan Fest, and then Goku banner unit. And then we can see here, I thought, last year we had the Golden Week unit right here, the Superclass unit. So I kept the same thing. This year's Golden Week Superclass unit was 23rd World Tournament Goku, so I think he will be on the Part 1 banners. And then it got a little bit tricky with New Year's. So last year for New Year's, we had Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Kid Buu. And so it was easy to kind of say, okay, we had Super and Extreme Class, right, for picking out these things. But for this year, we had 2 Superclass LRs for New Year's. I do still think they will return on these banners, but I was having trouble picking which one to, like, put. And I just chose Piccolo to be on the Part 1 banner. I don't really know that it matters, but I just picked Piccolo just because it was kind of a coin flip. I was just like, all right, one of the, like, Gohan's gonna have to be on a banner and Piccolo's going to have to be on a banner, and I just went ahead and chose Piccolo for this one. So that's what I picked for the New Year's slot is Piccolo. You guys can kind of get like a decent picture in your mind too of what I think the Part 2 banners could be, by the way. You know, like, a lot of these units, it's just going to be their counterparts for the Part 2. So, like, Piccolo Jr. is going to be in this slot, and Beast Gohan's going to be in this slot. So, you guys can kind of get an idea for what I'm going to do for the other banners, since, like, you know, these, like, 5 units right here all have counterparts, and then this guy as well. So, you'll get a decent idea of what I think is going to be on the Part 2 banners, just based off of, like, these units right here. So, you know, if you're waiting on Piccolo Jr. to come back, I think he'll be in the Part 2 celebration, is what I'm predicting. So, then Pan. Pan was actually the October release last year for Global, so I think she will return on this banner. I'm not really a huge fan of Pan. I don't know if she actually will return in this slot, but I wouldn't be surprised. I just, you know, she released in the same slot as AGL Gohan, so I just picked that character and threw her on here. She doesn't really fit the theme of the celebration at all, but I figured this was a decent landing spot for her. Also, this is all based on the global banners, because I'm a global player, so this is, like, I guess, a global banner prediction. And then we have Cooler. Cooler returns. You know, we saw here Goku returned on this banner, so I just went ahead and had Cooler return on this banner. Since he was the Part 1 unit, I figured I would have him return on the Part 1 banner. Maybe they would flip it and have, like, the Super Saiyan Goku and Vegeta return here, which would kind of make sense, right? Since this is the, this will be, like, the Super Saiyan Goku and Vegeta banner. But I figured I would just go ahead and put Cooler in this slot anyway, just cuz, so... yeah, who knows? Maybe Merge Zamasu is going to be the Dokkan Fest LR, and Vegito's going to be a Carnival LR. Could be. And then we would have, like, Merge Zamasu here. And I still think we would have the Goku banner unit either way. Kind of like how we had the Piccolo banner unit here, but... I mean, whether this is Zamasu or not, I don't think it'll change, like, the rest of what I have predicted here. And then we can see here we had the 6th anniversary LR, so then I just put the 7th anniversary LR. We just moved a year ahead. Same thing with this banner slot. This was the 2020 Worldwide Celebration unit, so we just moved a year forward and put the 2021 Worldwide Celebration unit. And then I had to pick 2 units that I think would get potential easy A's. I picked Tech Trunks and Int Future Gohan. I think that is who will easy A during Part 1 of the celebration, potentially anyway. This could just be Tech Trunks and, like, AGL Zamasu, maybe. I wouldn't be surprised, and maybe they'll save this guy for Part 2. But this is what I had predicted, and then you can just ignore these. These are just SRs. These will just be whatever they need to, like, they'll just put, like, I don't know, Cooler and, like, a base Goku here, or a Super Saiyan Goku or something, right? Like, it doesn't matter. They'll just put, like, 2 characters that you can use to raise these other units' super attacks. It's not going to be anything important, but... this is what I think the Part 1 Dokkan Fest banner will look like. So whenever they come out, you guys can go ahead and, you know, tell me if I'm right or wrong, and tell me how close my prediction was or how off I was. I think if this is what the banner is, I think this would be a really valuable banner to summon on. I think these first 4 are potentially, like, must-haves in your box. Like, I'm just going to throw it out there. I think Vegito's probably going to be the best unit in the game. If he wasn't, I think people would just burn Akatsuki to the ground. And I expect the banner unit to be very usable as well. So you get a lot of value here. I would expect the easy A's to at least be decent, so there's some value there if you don't have these guys. And if you're new players, you know, you probably don't have these guys. I can't remember the last time either of them was on a banner, so this is really good. And then I don't really like this middle core section, but, I mean, they're good units to pick up. These 3 are 200% leaders. You can get some use out of them somewhere, probably. And then Namek Goku is okay. He's still decent for, like, Battlefield, though, so there is that. So this is what I think will come for the Part 1 banner. Let's go ahead and move into Part 2. So, last year, prior year, we had the Carnival Tech Goku banner. This is what it looked like. And these were the units on it. You can see here we had Tech Goku. He introduced the Carnival system, so we didn't really have any other Carnival LRs on here. One thing I do want to point out is that this unit and this unit right here both easy aid during the celebration. So I tried to keep that in mind when designing this year. So 2 of the TURs, I believe, will... I think they will easy aid during the celebration. So that's who I tried to pick there. This one was a little bit more straightforward and a little bit easier to do. So we have Merge Zamasu right here. This is just the tech one. I just used his sprite just because, I mean, we don't have the new ones in game at the moment, so I just copied this one. And then I figured the Tech Carnival Goku and the STR Carnival Goku will both return on this banner for Global. I think this is where they will both return. So, you know, this is already some decent value. I think this guy is still like a top 10 unit fringe. I mean, I think Emerge Zamasu and Vegito Blue may push them out, but this guy is still really good, and you can get a lot of value out of him. I'm not a huge fan of this guy, but he does have some value in that he does give support to all allies. I think that's pretty good. So while I'm not the biggest fan of him, I do respect his game a little bit. And then obviously, I think we're going to get the Merge Zamasu and Rose and Tech Goku Black combo. I think we're going to get all three of these. I figured, like, this just made sense to me, right? To do a carnival banner and, like, just do all four of these guys together. This, I have a feeling this guy's going to easy A during the celebration, and that's going to kind of make these 4 units, like, the core of, like, a potential Goku Black team. And, this made sense to me, right? Like, that's also kind of why the reason I did Vegito Blue as the Dokkan Fest, is because the Merge Zamasu banner to me just made sense to do this. Like this, like, look at this and tell me that this doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't know, this makes perfect sense to me. And then I was talking about here, how we had the 2 Easy A slots. I think the 2 Easy A's, like, for this banner, essentially, will be this Gowasu and this Int Zamasu. I think those will be the Easy A's here. And then STR Beerus, I just picked him because he's a Realm of Gods unit. There wasn't really another good option that I could pick here, so I just grabbed him. No real reason other than that he's Realm of Gods, and, like, this is just going to be a very Realm of Gods heavy banner. So I figured I would just throw him on here because he's a Realm of Gods unit, and he's kind of decent. I'm not a huge fan of him, but again, Realm of Gods is kind of the theme here, so that's what I went with on here. And then I just slapped AGL Goku Black. I figured that was a decent pick. And honestly, as far as Carnival banners go, if this was the lineup, this is actually, like, really solid. Like, personally, I think so. This unit is, like, okay. They're Easy A. Like, if this guy's a 200% leader for them, I think as, like, a floater, potentially, this unit could be solid. Or just, like, you could even maybe run them on main rotation, depending on what this guy's doing and how good maybe, like, these guys' Easy A is. So, I think potentially this guy, I don't think he's as bad as maybe people think he is. I think people think he fell off a lot faster than he did, but if the new red zone stages are as short as, like, the new cell stage, I think this guy could end up being very valuable with his first couple turns of guard, and maybe if this guy's like an extreme class support, it'll really help this unit out. So I could see this unit still getting some use. Zamasu's still pretty solid. He'll slide in nicely as, like, a floater or a slot 2 unit on a potential Zamasu team. Again, assuming this guy is cracked. Listen, we need the villains to be good this year, okay? Well, like, this celebration. No more of this, like, ho-hum villain garbage, okay? Let's make this guy good. And then Gowasu, I think he's primed to be a really good Easy A. I mean, he's already got support and dodging in his kit. So if they just kind of lean into that and give him, like, you know, more dodging, give him like a 70% chance to dodge, and I don't know, up his support to like 3 key and 100% defense or something like ludicrous, I think this guy could be pretty good. So we will see what they do with Gowasu. And then this Zamasu, I don't really know what I would want them to do. I think they're going to Easy A probably the AGL Zamasu as well. Kind of like how they did the, you know, they Easy A'd this cooler last year, and they released the LR Final Form cooler, and so they were kind of competing with the same name. I think we'll have a similar situation this year with the Int Zamasu and the AGL Zamasu. What I would like to see from this guy is they just really lean into his tanking. Like, I don't really care about his healing so much. I just want this guy to be a wall. Like, give him like 70% damage reduction and support. Like, that's what I want out of this guy. So, and then this guy's just AGL Goku Black. I mean, he's kind of sucks, but, you know, if they make this guy super crazy busted, which they should do, then, you know, maybe this guy could at least be runnable. So that is my prediction for the Worldwide Celebration banners. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you would change anything or what you think the banners are going to be. But I think this would be a really solid part 1. I mean, obviously I designed it, you know, why would I design it if I thought it was going to suck? But, you know, I think there's going to be some real value on here for all players. And I'm very excited for these banners to come out. So let me know what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching. By the way, the lo-fi beats, you know, shout out to Stray here. Can I get him in the video? Oh no, I can't show Stray. 1 second. There we go. Here's Stray's channel. I used his lo-fi beats during this, so go sub to Stray. Shout out to him for having all this great music here on his channel. So, anyway, that's all I've got for you guys. Again, let me know what you guys think about this banner prediction. Who do you think the banner units will be? Well, you know, what do you want to see out of these guys? Are you excited for Worldwide? Let me know down in the comments below. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm going to catch you guys next time.